Guys, Jen here from Crafting with Planner. Welcome to my channel. Today we are planning my March monthly in my B6 hybrid planner. And we are going to be using this kit from my shop. This is not even released yet, so you are seeing it first. I'm a little behind on getting a couple of monthlies done for collections just due to the fact that I kind of ran out of time before the sale, before TPC, and I've been a little preoccupied with orders. So I am catching up on all the things. This will be up in the shop tomorrow. This is the monthly that matches the Shenanigans weekly. So yeah, but I am planning with it first. That is actually the reason why I didn't have this video up yesterday, because it wasn't designed yet. I was still working on orders. I have been about a day or so behind where I wanted to be all week, because that is the type of week it has been. It started off incredible. Not even gonna lie. Monday was like seriously the most productive day ever. It was great. How on a Monday I was like that laser focused and productive, don't ask. I don't even know. But I was, and a whole lot got done. A whole lot. And then we came to Tuesday, and it was like, stop on the brakes, and let's drag everything out hours longer than it should actually take. And yesterday was kind of like a mix of the two. I had productive moments, and then I had interruptions. It's been a week. And today, well, my husband just keeps calling me every 30 minutes. And it's hard to get anything accomplished with that. But I'm dealing with it, Okay, so the first is on a Tuesday. That is the big thing here to remember. All right. I should put my sidebar down. So I kind of kept this kind of fun with the rainbow colors. Because, March with the leprechauns and the rainbow and the pot of gold. And it's just fun. And I pulled out, I apparently have like a half a dozen of these sheets laying around. And this one has March on it. So that's what I'm using. Also from my shop. Don't want it like that, or don't want it like that, just because it's, or, I could just put it up here like I normally do. Duh. I'm just being special today. Okay, back to date dots. Yeah, so this week has been all over the place, and if you watch my daily plan with me on Saturday coming up, you'll notice that, and I apologize in advance. Okay, I know I must have said something about it, but on that other video. But yeah, I totally forgot to film Monday. I said Monday I was super laser focused and got a huge amount accomplished, right? Well, I did, except I realized immediately after finishing my daily that it was the week to film it. Yep. So the week will start on Tuesday for that video, but let me tell you, I have talked your ear off enough on some of those days that it totally makes up for missing Monday. in just a few days, it makes up for it. So I'm not going to tell you the entire week all over now, because you'll hear about it on Saturday in sort of real time, you know, like the day after what happened and stuff. But Monday, I don't think I actually told much about Monday. Monday, literally, I didn't have a lot going on other than sitting and working on orders, which was nice because I have had so many days where I've had to go here or do this on top of working. So trying to balance everything has been fun. Very, very fun. And I've had a lot of not a lot of solid work time where it's uninterrupted. So Monday became like insanely productive. I got up, I got moving, I came in here, I did my daily, then realized I messed up and didn't film it. And then I had to run to 2 places, both of which are like literally down the street or around the corner. I needed to run and get some stamps, and I needed to, so I went to 7-Eleven for that, and then I ran to Dollar Tree for just a few small things that I needed too. And like, I was gone and back from that in under 30 minutes. And then came back here, had something to eat, filmed my Monday's video, and got that uploading. And while that was uploading, I was already working on orders. And I got that all taken care of, you know, description and all that done and stuff while I was cutting. And literally stayed in here working until dinner. Had a very quick dinner. And turned around and came right back in here until bedtime. I literally had so much time in the office that I got so much done, and it felt so good. I was super close to my goal for being done Tuesday, but at the same time, I was so far away because I just couldn't finish the foil items and the customs. And Tuesday, well, that was a nightmare of a day and should have been able to finish and couldn't because you'll hear about it. Watch my daily later this week. Okay. On Saturday. It'll be on Saturday. And you'll hear all about it, I promise. So then, I guess, well, I kind of want to use the rainbow up top. So I guess we'll use this guy down here. Yeah, so Tuesday I got all the foil done and most of the customs. Because today is Thursday, right? Yeah, today's Thursday. I'm losing track of days, guys. I'm losing track of days. It's just been everywhere between highly productive and nothing going right this week. It's been a mess. Okay, so let's see. What do I got? This is the one I use for like literally everything just because I use my dailies for home, TPC, and shop. So let's see. Let's start with taping off. TPC, I have this really cool rainbow skinny washi. No, I do not remember where I got it from. I'm sorry about that, but I don't. And let's see. I have my Cheerful Planner Girl washi cutter. I just like to tape off when TPC is. But I did finish orders late last night. Like late. Like I went to bed at like 2. And that's after taking my medicine. Yep. It actually didn't kick in until right about then. Which I thought to be weird. Well, I didn't feel it kicking in. I think it was just because I was still finishing up with stuff. All right, so the sale is March 10th or 14th. This lovely sheet here is from Tilly B Plans as part of the TPC box or mailer. I honestly don't remember if it came in the box or the mailer, and I probably say that every month, but it's true. I don't remember. It's in one or the other. And I think you actually can get a sheet of these through the TPC Nation shop too, if that is something you want that you don't have. I think it's available. I know last I had seen it was. So, all right. So that marks those. Wednesday the 9th is the big ol' live. But I have one other thing I need to put that day too, and that is my Instagram takeover. So these are from Cheerful Planner Girl. Oh, tweezers are from Perfect Prince Co. So what I say, that was the big ol' live night. Let's get these together. Big ol' live, and it's my Instagram takeover, so I need to remember that. What do I want to use? I want to use one of these. And maybe I should use... I'm trying to think what I normally use for what. Because it's going to screw me up. We'll just use a half box. So that'll be for my takeover and to mark the big ol' live. I think that's all I have on the 9th. Hopefully that's all I have on the 9th because, well, it's all I have room for. What? A wax in my hand, apparently. Okay. All right. So that will make Tuesday the 1st the IG loop. That's when it will begin. You know, I could just use my tweezers. That would be smart, right? Okay. So the 1st will be the IG loop, but let me put, hold on, let me put some other things down before I put that down. Tuesdays, that's what I use these for. Tuesdays, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, are when, like, my bank actually sees my Etsy deposits. Etsy sends them on Mondays, but, you know, it doesn't actually show in my account at all until Tuesday. So I consider Tuesday my Etsy paydays. Just because that's when I get the funds showing up. And then Tuesdays are days where I get my allergy shots. It's also a Plan With Me day. So I kind of have a few things to put down and want to make sure I have room for all of it. This week we'll do kind of the Monday, Wednesday, Saturday Plan With Me, I think, because that's when I'll do my monthly. So I was a day later than I thought for this week, but at least by putting it in here, it helps me remember. So see, I shouldn't have taken that off yet. At least it helps me remember that I need to do it. And then what that'll be all the Etsy deposits. The 1st will be, okay, so let's put down these YouTube because then I'll remember. Then I'll be able to put that IG loop down. So, because my allergy shot won't be until the 8th. I got my shot this week. So, I won't need it again until then, because I go every other week. Nope. I just literally told you we would be switching the days this week. And then what did I do? And that's why I have to say that I'm going to do that, because if I don't, I'll forget. And then this is what happens. So Monday and hopefully Wednesday, maybe Thursday. But, you know, we'll see how that goes. Most likely it'll be Wednesday. And then Saturday, which will be in April. Oh, holy moly. Like, I can't even believe we are in March almost. Saturdays. So, like, where is this year going? It is speeding by. Am I the only one feeling like that? I know February is a short month. Don't get me wrong. I know that. But it just seems like it's going by so fast. I feel like that every year, though. Like, year after year, the years go by faster and faster. And now somewhere in here, I will probably have to come back and add something somewhere, because I haven't figured out exact dates yet. But guys, my shop is turning 5 on April the 1st. And that means pre-sale is going to happen somewhere in here. I just have to pinpoint dates once I pinpoint and figure out a few other little details, and then we'll get there. All right. So IG loop is on Tuesday. What can I use to mark that? Maybe a brush stroke so it's not like huge. And I'll go back and put in my YouTube icons. I just want to put this down before I forget about it. Okay. So IG loop will start then. It'll end on the 8th. So that way the winner can be selected from one of Caitlin's kiddos. And then we go from there. Announce it during the live. Caitlin's been really mixing it up lately and telling the loop winner kind of in between instead of like at the very end, which I think is fun because it's just randomly out there in the middle of nowhere. It works. Okay, what else? I need to put down, you know, I just realized I did not grab one sticker that I will need. Let me grab it because I don't want to forget that I need it. It's kind of important. I do have a doctor's appointment, and I need my little tiny. Why don't we go ahead and put that appointment down now? That is on the 28th. Oh, goodness. This day's going to be busy. See, this is what happens. I may have to rethink that. Maybe I will put that on Tuesday and then do the monthly on Thursday. Because I have a doctor's appointment that day. I think I am going to do that just due to the fact that that is unpredictable as to how long it'll take. This appointment has been booked for months. It's a follow-up from my back procedure, but the problem is the other doctor that was in there with him kind of left to go somewhere else, and he keeps being left by himself in there. Well, it's more like his assistant or whatever, but he keeps not having assistants, and it's just him So appointments are getting booked up insanely fast, and what you should be able to get in 6 weeks is now like 3 and 4 months. It's crazy. So that Monday, I have an appointment. I need to remember the appointment. It's also, that's the last Monday of the month, so it will be Caitlin's live plan with me that night as well. So I just don't want to forget the important. Let's go red. Red for the important. The appointment. Words are hard. Some days I definitely understand why Caitlin stumbles on the live and trips over her words, and we have mermaid crockpots and you know. If you know, you know. All right. So then, I put down Etsy, but I didn't put the PayPal one. So that one will be, I'll say Friday. It's like, I usually send myself whatever for, it's after the sale sometime. And once I get everything figured out, that's my other payday, essentially. And then I need to put down food bank and allergy shots. Let's do that. And then we'll have other things that we got to put down too. Allergy shots, the 8th and should be the 22nd. 8th and 22nd. What do I got that I can put down for those? Maybe a brush stroke. Because I don't have room for a post-it there, do I? Nope. Okay. So we'll use 8 and 22nd. These will work. I know this always makes Tuesdays look insanely busy, but they're not, I promise. They really are not that busy. It just looks like it. These are from Beyond Paper Flowers. I do not remember what she has, all these different icons in like a wide assortment of colorways, and it's so much fun. Obviously that looks like a rainbow palette to me, but I haven't checked in a while to really know what her things are called, so you can go look. She has like, I don't know, like 3 or 4 listings with just icons. And then in the listing, there's pictures of a whole list of icons that you can choose from. That's where I got those. It's been a while since I got those. That sheet's been lasting a little bit because I have a bunch of other syringe stickers from all the places because, you know, I apparently like to get stabbed. No, it helps me. And honestly, I think that's a good part of the reason why I can't get my Zolair is because my IgE levels are way too low. And I feel like a lot of that has to do with the fact that I'm getting shots regularly. I'm doing well on them. And, you know, I love that it makes me feel better. But I don't love the fact that I can't get another medication that would make me even feel even better than that. Itty bitty sticker code for the mollies. But we are in the process of figuring that situation out. Hopefully, I'll be able to get on to something else similar to the Zolair that will help with this whole breathing situation. All right. My Facebook giveaway. I need to add that in here because, you know, that'll be important too to remember. Also from Cheerful Planner Girl. Let's do, I said it was what on the, it's on the 7th. Good, I don't have like a lot of stuff going on there. Let's use a colorful one. That'll be my giveaway in TPC. And then I grabbed this out because, well, March is when we change the clocks. I wrote this down. What day is it? Because it's on my phone, which I'm filming on, so I can't look at it. Daylight saving begins on the 13th. So we spring forward. It's spring. So the 13th, we will be changing the clocks forward. We get to lose that hour, sadly. Here, I'm going to do it like that because I just... Okay, and then I'm trying to think if I'm missing anything else. Okay. I play bingo in the Planner Squad group on, oh, I should have pulled out my bingo stickers. Darn it. Oh, well, I will go back and put one on there. How about that? I will go back later and add one because I really should. Yeah, I think I got it all now. I feel like my monthly plan with me's now are a lot because it's multiple planners worth of information compiled into the one spread. Because I used to have separate planner for my social media. So that monthly literally was just that. And then I had my shop planner for just that. And then I used my... No, I won't even lie. I didn't even use really the monthly in my... Well, I use it as a memory planner, basically. I called it my, personal stuff planner. But let's face it, I memory keep in there more than anything. So... Now everything's piled into the one, and that's that. Oh. We might have something going on here. This weekend, I'm probably going to be out of town. I don't want to mark these things just because everything's contingent upon one thing and whether Dave comes home, what day he comes home. I think he's supposed to be home one of these days. The 16th or 17th. This is our friend's anniversary on St. Patrick's Day. And so we may be going out to dinner with them. And this weekend we're probably going to go down to North Carolina. And I'll get to meet my godson. And... all the things. Just keep him in your prayers if you can. He's doing okay. But, prayers are definitely needed. So, all right. I think that's it. I will refrain from adding all the things in here due to the fact that I'm not exactly sure yet. So, I'll wait and see what happens. All right, I'm going to get off of here. I'm going to go eat some dinner because I am hungry and it's already 7 o'clock and I don't know where the day went. And then I'm going to finish designing this kit because in the rest of the sizes because I want it up tomorrow in the shop. All right, guys, have a great night. I will be back on here Saturday with the daily and, all the things. Have a great night. If you enjoyed this, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and I will see you then. Bye.